Let's see how it stops. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Back with another video. Today's video we're doing the front rotors and brake pads. If you remember, maybe 2 weeks ago I put out a video doing the back wheel. Business, your phone number and everything.
My phone number on this is going to be underneath Miche Mobile Mechanic.
Okay.
Phone number is 713-657-5643.
So
Bought it together.
yeah, we're gonna hook up the front one today. So let's get it. And thanks for watching. Here we go.
So we got brake pads. Nice. We're going to take off the rotors.
Yeah.
Break it down. Sometimes they are harder than what they are.
Look, it had a little grip on it. Break that joker down some more.
Yeah.
That's the caliper
Bracket. Rotors. All rusted out, got burn spots in them and hedges.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you can see where it was grinding.
So we're gonna get a brand new one right here, clean, fresh. We're gonna put this joke on. So this pin right here, we're gonna line up this dowel pin with the actual dowel pin that sits on the bearings itself.
Right.
So that way up be a guide to guide it up there. See the hole right there? So we're gonna put this pin right here in it. This pin right here, we can go up here and hold it. So it keep the rotor from moving. While you're actually putting everything together. Now, caliper bracket gonna go back on with brand new hardware.
Oh, that you got the new
Hardware.
yeah, to hold the pad.
Yeah, all the pads in there, new hardware in it. Number 2. Now the brake pads. So we got 2 sides. We got one without a sensor and one without. One and one without. So the one without the sensor is gonna go in the front. Because it got a little lip on the edge of it, so it will give you our interference.
Right.
So you see, the one without this piece right here got to be in the back where the caliper could slide past these 2 little dowel pin right here. So if you have this one sitting in the back, this area of the caliper itself will not be able to pass it. You understand? Because it's going to buck up against the edge of this right here. So that's why you see this got to be in the back. Because it's just like the ones that we took off of here before. See? This one right here is the one that sits in the front. And see the naked one is the one that sits in the back. Yeah, see there's no pin in the middle right here. But this one here got the 2 pin. So this one goes in the front and the one without the pin goes in the back.
Got you.
So all those little things you got to pay attention.
Got to pay attention to.
Nice and tight so they won't vibrate, they won't make noise, they won't shake, they won't do none of that. Just stay in there still. Now putting the caliper on, now the caliper going back on, see? Go back on right, smooth, nice and easy. And tight. Push that down, check them. Everything is good. Now we'll put this pin back in, we're going to tighten that up. And then we're about to put the wheel on after that, and that's it.
Wow. Right now we less than 5 minutes and one pretty much is done. Just gotta put the tire on. Business, your phone number and everything.
So my phone number on this is going to be underneath Miche Mobile Mechanic.
Okay.
Phone number is 713-657-5643. The running boards, you take them off? Why?
The running boards?
No, the roof rack.
Oh. I don't know.
Because it was stripping?
It looked ugly to me.
Yeah, you can paint them and put them up there.
And paint them, huh?
Yeah, paint them back and put them back up there.
And put them back, yeah. You know, I travel. I don't be putting no stuff up there
yeah,
nowhere.
So you don't really need it.
Yeah.
We just basically snugging him with this gun. Make sure so they're handy. And then when we come back, we're gonna come back and retorque them.
And come back.
Side right here. Side here. It's gone down pretty bad as well too. There's no cushion of pads. We're gonna put the C-clamp on here, line it up, spin it the opposite direction. Once you tighten the C-clamp will push the caliper cylinder back in. Once the cylinder go back in, there will be no fluid leaking. Cylinder go back in, then you could load it up with the new pads. And you don't rush, put it in. You take your time and you slide it in slowly. Slowly, let it ease itself on in.
You feel it?
That's the way it works.
How you know it's loosening? You just kind of.
When it started getting tighter, that means it reaches destination.
Ah, well, okay, so you can't even turn it no.
Right. Sometimes too. Some of them too, without fluid comes out of them too sometimes. Like a little bit of fluid right there coming out.
Yeah.
Because when the fluid coming out like that a little bit, it come push back out of the reservoir because sometimes you have too much fluid in it. So when you put the new pads in, it will push out. But generally, fluid not supposed to comes out of it because a lot of times these people who are at these shops, they be telling you they're going to top off the fluid. So what they do, they top off the fluid and putting extra fluid on top of that because it look like it's low, but it's not low, meaning that the brake pads is low. So when you put brake pads in it, it comes back up if nobody not putting no fluid in it. So it's come back up at the normal level. But if you put more fluid than that fluid that look like it's low, once you put new brake pads in, the fluid that's in there, extra fluid, gotta come out because it's gonna be too much. So
you think I'm gonna have to top it off just a tad?
No, you don't have to top it out. We're going to take some of it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to stay at max.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure right now it's not at max.
Right. Oh yeah, that pad ain't got nothing on it. Yeah, that pad don't have nothing.
See these here, they're gone. And see that there? Look at that.
Yeah.
Gone. These are the brake hardware.
Yeah, there's some new business, your phone number and everything.
So my phone number on this is going to be underneath Mitch Mobile Auto Mechanic.
Okay.
My phone number is 713-657-5643. Yeah.
That probably been on the life of the car.
Yeah. Since the car been backed until now. So this one right here, you can't top this one like over top the other side. So whenever we're going to brace your hand on the top of here and you're going to pull it back, set your shoulder so you don't slip. And pull it back. Once it releases, that's it. Then you use the gun to speed up the process. Wear your hand out. Drop it off. And then now this is that little key. Boom.
Yeah, that's not really a thick screw.
No, it's just a little, piloting screw. It's just all it do is just kind of sink the roll up on there to hold it up there, so you don't have to use your hand to hold it. The drop here, gone. See, all burn spots in them. Gone.
business, your phone number and
So
everything.
my phone number on this is gonna be underneath Mitch Mobile Auto Mechanic.
Okay.
Phone number is 713-657-5643. And I'm put this back home. Make sure the pin line up. And then we're gonna put the screw back up in there. Okay. That's it. It's done.
That's it. And you don't want to over tighten.
No, you just want it to snug. Cause you over tighten, you could strip it out. I'll break the tool. I'll break that. Put it back up here. Take this block over here, and there's an old one. These are the old pads, the brand new
Yeah, the hardware.
hardware, the new hardware. Put them on there. We gotta even it out, set it in between the groove, and then push down. So they clamp themselves down into the area that it was designed to clamp down into. Gotta make sure so they're both even on each side, clamp them down so they sit flush. And then we go again with the next pad system again. So that one is going in the front. You see the sensor on it, or the sensor looks on it right there
On the back side.
So this is gonna go in the back side of it. You understand? And then this one right here goes in the front.
Now them ceramic pads or what?
Yeah, these are ceramic good pads.
Now what's the difference from a semi-metallic and all of that? It was 3 different choices.
Yeah. Semi-metallic means it's got metal in it. Yeah. So
They stop better?
they stop, but they heat the rotors down too.
Oh.
Yeah, because they got more metal.
There's more heat.
This is less metal. Yeah.
So the middle grade is pretty much always the better one?
Right, middle grade. Right, so we got them on there and everything tight and nice. So now what we do now, we tighten up that. And then check, make sure so everything's smooth. We're gonna check these pins. This pins is good. And this one is still good. So these pins right here, if you take them off and they look like this, right? They got grease and stuff on it, that's good. But if there's no grease on it, you gotta clean it off and re-grease it back again. Because every time you mash the brakes, it goes out and comes in to make it move freely.
Gotcha.
So if it's not moving freely, you gotta make it move freely.
You gotta make it move freely. Yeah.
So this one right here now, it's not in all the way like it should. So you gotta rock it back and forth till it slides in. Once it slides in, then it slides down.
There you go.
See, watch this right here. See? So it come between, see the pin right here and the pin right here. So you can imagine if that one was over here and that one was over the other side, it would not go on. It would hit. So, you know.
Now you think they build it like that?
Well, yeah, they design it like that. Yeah, design it like that. So if a person who doing the job don't properly understand how it works and doesn't really attend a knowledgeable school for this process here, you to put them on wrong and then you end up with problems later on.
Yeah, you have problems.
So you want to know for sure that they did like that to see if you gonna pay attention while working on it too. Cause they didn't have to put them pins on there, but they do it like that.
They do it like that.
Sometimes they do like that to make a problem occurred. When the problem occurred now and you can't figure it out, then you have to bring it to them. So they still charge you that big money. So it's all about understanding and knowledge.
Yep. Business, your phone number and everything.
So my phone number on this is going to be underneath Mitch Mobile Auto Mechanic.
Okay.
Phone number is 713-657-5643.
That's it. All right, guys, we're gonna test out the brakes, see how good it stops. Let's see how it stops. guys, we ran into a situation. This is good. I'm glad this happened so y'all can see what happens. Right?
This is what happens when people tell you what these plates they're going to top off your fluid. Top off your fluid. If the fluid is low, that not necessarily meaning that it needs fluid. It's low because for one reason the pads go down when they're low. Then when you put the new pads on, the fluids come back up. Now if you put too much fluid in it, when it come back up, it's going to come back up so much because the pad is taking the space of the fluid.
Right.
So basically right now, where it sits at right now, it's too much fluid. So we're going to extract some of this fluid over there to get it back down to the maximum level that the manufacturer has made it to stay at.
Okay. All right, follow along. Let's get it.
If you don't have something to suck the fluid out, you could use a piece of paper towel or napkin. You put it in there like that. And what the napkin to absorb the fluid. So when you absorb the fluid, it's going to make the fluid come to it, so it's going to start going down. See? It's already dropped down already, significant.
Right.
And then you use your hand or something, if you have a gloves on, and put it on there. See right now, it sits close to the maximum, so we need one more scoop. All the way down, get one more scoop. Alright, pick it up. That's it.
Yeah, now to that level.
Now it's at the maximum level right away, it says max, and that's it. You put the cap back on and tighten it up. Done.
Done. Well, I'm glad that happened.
Right there back.
Yeah. So I never knew something would happen like that. But there you have it. That's something that, you know, if anybody run into an issue, you see how to fix the issue. You suck it out, you through with it. Now we're at the regular level, and that's it. But stay tuned. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like I say all the time, like, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on your push bell notifications, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.